Recovery is a process of decisions podcast. This podcast is a weekly revealing of the recovery journey of peer support specialist Trent Thomas. Join him on his internal research-driven dive into what to and what not to do in sustaining recovery. His weekly episodes demonstrate that you are not alone, and what we can't do alone, we can do together. This life is hills and valleys, but we were built for struggle. These weekly episodes are a journey into his life lessons as he fulfills his daily mandate to help someone other than himself. Welcome. The Recovery is a Process of Decisions podcast. Welcome to the Recovery is a Process of Decisions podcast. This is Trent Thomas, your recovery peer support specialist. This week's episode is entitled, It Takes Courage to Ask for Help. Asking for help requires submission. Admission of doing wrong or making bad decisions requires admitting first that you don't have the answers. You can't get directions until you admit you don't know where you are going. There is a saying that states, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. For me, this means when you are the one asking for help, you are not in control, and you are under the submission of the one providing the help. When you are asking for help from God, you are in the best of hands. Not true if you are submitting to an entity that wants you dead. When you submit to addiction and its components of drugs and alcohol, it definitely ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. For me in recovery, I exist to help someone other than myself. This makes me an instrument of God, a tool to be used by God for His will and purpose. As a tool of God, I have no fear. As an instrument being used to help someone other than myself, I know it is already all right. God's will, not mine. His purpose, not mine. I cannot live a lie and expect to have a happy ending. Today, I am no longer miserable. Misery is living life knowing that every decision I make pushes me closer to an early, premature death. Death is inevitable. However, making bad decisions that push death to you is miserable. Living life sick and tired every day is a miserable existence. Waking each day to misery, no happiness, no joy, no peace, no serenity. Like seeing the world in black and white, no color. When you feel no pain, you also feel no joy, no love, no gratitude, no pleasure, no peace. Recovery requires courage, submission, inner strength, a plan for happiness, a desire to live and not die. The compulsive lifestyle of addiction leads one to a place void of thinking, just blindly feeling a numbing compulsion to consume a drink or drug until that drink or drug consumes you, until you are unable to make any decisions at all. This is death. Dead morality, spiritually, and eventually physically. Lay down long enough and they will throw dirt on you and bury you. It's called a funeral, a final resting place for those that choose sleep. The place where the light from God is forever extinguished, where your light grows dimmer and dimmer until it flickers off forever. Your inner light must be recharged by the light that comes from God. Truth is light. God is truth. Everything that God does is truthful. God cannot lie. God is the light of truth. Recovery demands honesty and truth. The treatment for the disease formed by the lie is truth. Honesty is the compulsive trait that counteracts the mind-numbing consequences of the addictive lifestyle. Choosing to do better is the daily regimen that propels recovery from one day to the next. Making the next right decision is how recovery is sustainable. This day and every day, one day at a time. Courage is the first component of recovery because it takes courage to ask for help. This is Trent Thomas on another episode of Recovery is a Process of Decisions podcast. You can now subscribe to this podcast and receive special in-depth episodes for subscribers only, as well as a private personal email account to communicate directly with me for comments and show suggestions. In addition, I will be doing podcast shout-outs to all those subscribers who request shout-outs. As always, your inspiring comments can be left at transnetrecover.com/podcast. Please feel free to follow me on Facebook and Instagram, #TransnetRecover. Thank you and have a blessed day.